Okay, wanted to go over some things with you dealing with tax issues that people don't think about a lot when they make moves. What I would tell people to do is when you're making an international move, as I've told people in the past, you ought to put taxes first on your list. If you want to try to get, obviously if you want to get your taxes to zero, that's what you need to do. But to do that, the easiest way to solve that problem is to pick a country that's a pure tax saving country to move to. The problem with a lot of pure tax saving countries, it's very difficult to go and work there right away. Bahamas is impossible. It's very difficult to go there and work there. They just don't like people. They bar a lot of people from moving in. The quickest way is to get citizenship. That way you get around all these hurdles and crap. Now, the way you can do this is with citizenship is pick a country that's a pure tax saving country that you can get the citizenship and passport fast. There's only three countries in the world you can do that. That's Vanuatu, St. Kitts and Nevis, Antigua and Barbuda. I'm talking about where you can get it fast, under 6 months, okay? Now, that being said, the reason I tell you to pick a pure tax saving country, you can run a business, true, from a territorial tax country, which only taxes income outside the country, but this is what you're going to have to deal with, I think, in the future. There's going to be a lot of pressure on countries to start taxing worldwide income, especially when they have bailouts from the IMF, okay? Now, who will cave in? I can't tell you. Your guess is as good as mine. But I can tell you, your chances from a tax haven kicking in and having that issue and then changing it where they're coming out with an income tax locally, very, very rare you see that, okay? Most of these ones in the world right now that are pure tax savings, they've been like that for years and years and years and years and years. Okay, now the ones that have changed their tax laws, now there are some countries that have changed it. Didn't have an income tax. Uruguay is one of them. Paraguay is another one. These are countries that did not have an income tax. Okay, but it's pretty rare that happens. But Uruguay did have a wealth tax when they didn't have a income tax back then. Uruguay does have a income tax now. And it's not what I would call they still tax dividend income after so many years if another country doesn't tax you on it. So they do have a tax trap in there. But I would pick countries, like I said, that are pure tax havens. All right, now these are countries like, UAE is one of them. St. Kitts and Nevis is another one. You've got places like Antigua and Barbuda. You have British Virgin Islands, Bermuda's another one. Bermuda's a very expensive place to live. You've got Bahamas, and these are some countries that you can look at. Of course, you've got Isle of Man. You've got places like Isle of Man it doesn't have a corporate tax, and also countries like another good one would be Guernsey, and doesn't have a corporate tax. But these are some places that you can look at. I like the ones in the Caribbean better. They're a lot easier to try to work out something. But I'm going to tell you the easiest ones are actually the ones where you get a second passport and citizenship, because you can get in right away and start working, running a business. But they're going to be the ones less likely to come out with an income tax. Countries like Ecuador, Panama, Costa Rica, places like Guatemala, these Central American countries, Nicaragua, these are countries that are territorial tax systems. But in Malaysia is another one, Philippines is another one. Singapore is the territorial tax system. Hong Kong's got a territorial tax system. These are countries that you can run a business from outside the country. The thing is, they've gotten to be very tough in setting up businesses, these places. Even St. Kitts and Nevis is, if you don't get the citizenship the fast track way. So, these are some things you have to think about. So if you want to make sure that more than likely the country's not going to change the tax laws, and I would also tell you to go to our website, www.citizenshipquickly.com. Look at the flag theory at the top of the website. Read that. Just hit flag theory. It will come up. That's a point you need to go by right there in your whole life and how you live your tax-free life. And that can give you a better idea of how to move forwards on it. But folks, if you want to make a change, you're going to have to be the one that does this. You know, you have to be the one that makes the move. But I would stick with pure tax haven countries that have good visa-free travel. And the only country I know of that has the best visa-free travel in the world, where you can get the passport as quick as 45 days, you know, it has no income tax, no capital gains tax, no estate tax, no inheritance tax, is St. Kitts. They've got the highest number of visa-free travel countries that you can go to, and of any country in the world, on the fast track program where you can get it, and it's English speaking. Anyway, folks, if you got a question or comment, put it below. I'd like to hear from you. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button to the right of your screen. You'll get new videos as they come out automatically. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. And folks, if you want to get your taxes to zero, go to our website, www.citizenshipquickly.com, and ask for some help. Or if you want a passport in 45 days, as quick as 45 days, we can help you there. I look forward to talking to you on the next video. Take care.